What's the deal, YouTube? We're back with the weekly gamer versus gaming podcast. My boy ZOBE70. I got my man all day here with me today. Also, there's a few stories that we're going to tackle of this week. Like first, when else is Christmas Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. All right, bet. All right, so let me get my shit together for the Sky Daddy comes out and hit me with a stroke. There's a few things I want to talk about. We're going to discuss. What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about Nintendo, The Legend of Zelda being canned for the Wii U?
I want to talk about last night, real quickly. Last night was the gameplay announcement of Dragon Quest XI. Did you see that?
No, talk to me.
Oh my god! I mean, it looks. I'm not a graphics guy, but it looks beautiful. Oh. He's riding a horse like in Zelda Breath of the Wild. We got a giant map for us to level grind and go on a fantastic mother flipping journey. I'm telling you, this Dragon Quest XI is coming to the Switch. It's coming to the PS4 and the 3DS. I'm trying to tell you, man. It looks. You got to see it. You got to see it out here. And tell me what you think about it, man.
Oh, please. Wait, is Dragon Quest 7?
11.
Which one just came out? I'm lost.
Dragon Quest Heroes.
No, what's with the white boys with the whatever with the leather jackets? Which one is that?
Oh, that game was a disgrace. Final Fantasy 15. See, that Dragon Quest 11 really showed these Johnny-come-lately RPGers, these guys that want variety all of a sudden. It really showed how full of shit they were. Because that goddamn Dragon Quest XI destroyed Final Fantasy in less than an hour. It was amazing. Damn. It was, but that was Final Fantasy 15 you're talking about.
Back into the history of the franchise. They're going back and then forward. You're making the old ones. What's going on?
It just looks, Dragon Quest always keeps its more core mechanics. It doesn't really, it doesn't go way left like how Final Fantasy 15 did. Am I echoing? Sorry.
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
No, you good. Right.
But I thought you guys seen it, man. So it's kind of a, you know what I mean?
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, they just posted on YouTube. I believe they posted on YouTube.
Okay, let me check that shit out.
Exclusive or Japanese console?
They just announced last night it was coming to the Switch as well. So
what about the Xbox? No,
not the Xbox. Not yet.
Not the Trump box. Oh shit.
No. But I don't know which version to get it for. I don't know if I should get it for the PS4 or should I take it on the go with me on the Switch. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused right now.
Right.
But it's hyped, man. It's live. You watching it right now all day?
What's it called? Final Fantasy what?
No, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest.
Oh, Dragon Quest. Oh man, goddamn! So I think you said Final Fantasy. Dragon Quest.
Yeah. It looks dope, man.
Dragon Quest what? 25?
11.
Dragon Quest 11.
For PS4 or Switch or 3DS.
This shit came out July 2015. This can't be it.
It was one yesterday. Dragon Quest.
I see it right here.
Is this out already?
Well, no. The trailer came out. They just showed us a little bit of a trailer. This shit looks dope, man. It looks great.
So this can run on my motherfucking Apple Watch. What the fuck is this, Zobe? Hey, bro, don't start your shit. Can somebody cut this motherfucking mic off? Don't start your shit, Zobe. The fuck? This is Gundam style at its finest. Wait, hold up. Let me share this with the audience, man. My man Zobe on that motherfucking. He on that motherfucking. What you call that shit? He on that them chopstick shit heavy today, man. Hold on, let me put my screen. You about to lose all credibility. Hold on, look at this shit, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
It looks dope.
He's about to lose all credibility. Hold on. Let me make this smaller.
The graphics do look nice. I ain't gonna lie, but this is probably in-game engine.
Graphics looks nice. What the fuck are these blue hobgoblins?
Look at the graphics. Oh my god, that is. The graphics? We never had a Dragon Quest game look like this,
This shit looks like Unreal Engine 2. Like what the fuck?
Unreal. It might be Unreal. It does look like Unreal.
No, I'm sorry. I was about to claim race. They can keep this shit. They can keep
Hold
this
on.
on.
Check it out. Check it out. Hold on. Wait till he gets to the water part and he's like walking with the. Oh man,
I see him on the horse walking next to the water.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, it's sad to say that the water looks better than the actual character model.
Is
Is
this
this online co-op?
Huh?
Is this online or co-op or anything like that?
I don't know. I doubt it. It might have some online features, but
Omar Gazzo said it's Unreal Engine 4.
yeah, it does look like Unreal Engine. Okay.
But let me ask you a question. My question: why don't these games, to I guess, attract a bigger demographic?
Yeah.
You know, focus more on the maybe the visuals. You know what I mean? You say they got the gameplay down, Black. Like, why don't they, maybe spend maybe.
I think I don't think they want to take it out of its element as its art style by putting heavy graphics. You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna change the art style.
The art style of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, that's his work, and it's that's the best ever look I've ever seen it. Now that's the
looking like a bunch of Digimon. Like, what the fuck, man?
it's a 3DS version right there. It looks good. It has the game, and then on the bottom has the old school look. Like that. This is where we came from. Look at the bottom screen, and then look what we just had. That's how that's what I look at like for graphics on how we've evolved. If you look at that bottom screen, you can see how far we've evolved, man.
Was that the Game Boy Advance version at the bottom?
Well, it's like in that NES version.
Hey, so you my man. You know you're my man, right? You're my man. Zoe got that motherfucker that co-starred in the movie Drop Squad with Spike Lee, man. We're gonna get your ass tonight. We're gonna bring you back home, brother. You don't know.
You play it, I tell you, you're gonna love it, man.
Yeah, if it got some, if it has online co-op, I get it just to have fun. But I'm not gonna. I will fall asleep. I will suffer from narcolepsy playing this shit by my goddamn self. I will have to die. Some type of Xanax, no, Xanax gonna put me out. Some type of Molly, some type of Oxy or something. Like, this shit is depressing.
It's the greatest thing in gaming, man. I'm trying to tell you, there's no better feeling, man. No better feeling.
Hey, give me my Oriental music, man. That's what I need, man. When you're looking at this shit right here.
It's the best thing in gaming. I'm just play it, man. You gotta try it out.
This shit look like.
Hey, Zobe, so tell me about this game, man.
Well, the Dragon Quest games are oh, this is funny.
No. So, I mean, you think it's still going to be turn-based for the most part?
I hope so. I was saying I didn't mind if it was going to be turn-based, if they changed it up. But I hope they keep it turn-based. I know the 3DS version is going to be turn-based.
Yeah.
But, somebody showed me a picture of that it will be turn-based. So I was like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, well, I don't know if you can. You on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Sorry.
That's cool. You probably can't see this. You probably could. I'm sharing the screen. I'm sharing.
Yes.
Wait, look. This is the scale bound. If I'm gonna do a JRPG.
Okay.
Let me get past this app. I'm gonna do a JRPG. It got to be something like this.
What the fuck was that?
Now this here is over the top.
No, I'm not denying. I'm not denying. That's awesome.
Look at this guy. Look at the detail.
Yeah, that shit look hard. That's Scorpio for sure, though.
They got the white boy with the bootleg version of Beats by Dre's.
He got them cleats on.
They got motherfucking
cleats.
Look at this.
He remind me of Dante from Devil May Cry series, though.
Yes, it's the same guy that made it. He's making this.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Games, the weirdo. But this shit here look over the top though.
You got them tight ass jeans on. Goddamn.
Now this shit is hot. Now if I'm gonna do an RPG, you know what I mean, or something like that, it gotta be co-op. This right over the top graphics. I can do something like this. You know what I mean? But that other shit walking around picking daisies, nah. Can we do it? Ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, man.
I'm trying to tell.
Did they have a release date for this? Yet no.
I'm not sure. Anybody in the comments know? I don't feel like Googling shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really compete. Do a competition for both. For me, I just feel like I have two good games. But that Dragon Quest is going to shut down Japan. Japan will close for about a week.
It probably will, but that market is even shrinking though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This looks westernized, but it does look like it's going to be fun. Look at that. You got your teammates over there on their dragon.
I mean, a co-op game.
A co-op RPG, fighting dragon.
Yeah. You can't even get mad at that. People saying, "Oh, it looks boring multiplayer." I'm like, man, I don't know how.
I don't know. I mean, for 2017, I have so many Japanese games to play.
Right.
Hellbound, Persona 5, Final Fantasy 12. It's too much.
You get to do a Godzilla film, like you know what I mean? Hack and slash.
I'm not denying this is dope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this right here. You know what I mean? I think damn me. Oh, it's right here. But something else I guess that I'm moving. I guess I'm pauses here. I want to go right into this article. I want to get your opinion on this. And the reason why I'm even talking about this, I remember there was an article that came out in 2014. And I think I think I know Yoshida was being, interviewed. Eurogamer, one of those, heavy sites or whatever. And they was asking, like, normally once a new console come out, once the PS4, the Xbox or whatever, the Nintendo Wii U, they start working on the successor to that, to that platform. And they was asking them, like, what do you think about, far what's going to be in the PS5? How's it going to look? And he was like, I don't know if it's going to be a PS5, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. And it kind of
said that earlier in the year, right?
No, this was like in 2014. I did a video about it. Then there was another one of those guys. This is before they lost their chief CFO, the guy the billionaire that took his money back out of Sony. This is all in 2014. Where they were saying, also alluding to more like online in the cloud, like saying that they don't know if the PS5 will be an actual physical console. You know what I mean? Or more like a service, like, you know what I mean? Which like something like a Netflix. And you see how prime example when you were at the time was exclusive to Sony televisions was PSN Now, right? Now you can get it on all the latest TVs or whatever. You can play PlayStation exclusives and now have PlayStation hardware. You just hook a controller up to the TV. Which again, I fanboys are argue about that and PS Now being on PC. For the company to stay alive and to make money, you have to adapt and conform with time. Not going to get left behind. And there's a big market out there. You know what I mean? Like Sony, PlayStation diehard fans are dead set against them getting their PS4 exclusives, or letting the PC guys have it and stream it, or how the fuck they're going to do it. Man, I still stick to this day that those are two different type of markets. You got some motherfuckers that may be interested in quote unquote play some of PlayStation exclusives, but they don't want to get a console. You know what I mean? They don't want to feel restricted. They like to do what they do. Fine. I mean, they may like it. They may $20. I get to play your games, but I'm not going to go out and drop $400 or something I'm barely going to touch to play one game. There's a lot of same thing for the Xbox and Windows 10 and same shit. They may like some of the exclusives, but they don't want to fucking play on the console. Fine. There's a how you score co-op covering all bases. But this says here from a major analyst over in Japan, Sony is shifting its focus from hardware to software services according to. I'm not even going to try to butcher this guy's name. Let me zoom this in for you guys can see. I got to zoom it in. You know what I mean?
All right. Hey, Purtorock said he wanted in so he can get his Brock show on.
He wanted, what's that?
He said he wanted a link.
Oh, he wanted to join the show? He wanted to join?
Yeah. Want me to send it?
Yeah. Because he can, I guess, have more of a.
So,
an understanding.
Let me see.
So what is they're getting away from the console and focusing on games?
Well, maybe making it like a service, being able to maybe a Netflix, being able to because again, it costs a lot of money, quote unquote, to be in hardware. But imagine if you can get all of Sony games or their library on another platform or rival platforms or whatever the goddamn case may be. That's making money hand over goddamn fist. Maybe they charge $20 for service or whatever the goddamn case may be. Like I said, there's a lot of
kind of
money.
like PlayStation Now, something like that.
They can't
Or
do
whatever
that.
the case. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They can't do that because they don't. Nobody buys their games, man. You know, how you gonna shut down your biggest money market and just start putting out, you know, Killzone and you know HD remasters? People, you know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe okay, look at it as a service, like maybe $20 a month, and say if you're a Nintendo guy or whatever the fuck you're into.
Those games on the PC for free, and you know that'll be the death of Sony if they decide to do that. Yeah, these guys are hacking the games and playing. They don't buy games on the goddamn PC. They can't. That's why they can't wait for it to come to the PC so they can hack it and you know what I mean, and play the shit for free. Scumbags.
It's a
Tell me the other day that you know Final Fantasy made the 5 million, and I was like, that's not even close to the 10 million they need to make up for all the money they wasted. And he said when it comes to the PC, I'm like, they don't even buy games on the PC like we do on our consoles. You know, these guys are hackers. They steal consistently.
well, even PC, just either consoles or even other tablets or whatever. Let's say here. Recently, Sony's corporate credit ratings have been upgraded. Most of the analysts believe that it is due to the fact that Sony is slowly shifting from hardware business towards the software and sales. One might also make sense Sony has managed to repair its financial profile to a considerable extent after being in decline for the past several years. I'm not going to try to pronounce this guy's name, Makasuku Hot Sauce, whatever, who is the senior analyst for Moody. It's the senior analyst for Moody. Here's why Sony. He said, "Here's where Sony Futures lies. The company's strategies of focusing on strengthening its recurring revenue, such as network and subscription revenue, support more of this clinical aspect of the game and network service segment, and will contribute towards stabilizing earnings and cash flow over the medium and then the long term. This could mean that Sony will look to push further into digital games market and provide subscription service such as PS Now. And Sony will also continue this effort in improving the PlayStation Network. You know, so maybe put, like I said, PS Now on other platforms to make more money, and you know, and those older games that you're talking about, you're absolutely right. You can already bootleg and mod those games or whatever on PC, but not the core PS4 games. You know what I mean? I can guarantee you that their subscription members or whatever you felt would more than probably double, triple if Sony were to allow their heavy hitters, you know, the Uncharted or whatever the case to be, you know, Uncharted 4 or Bloodborne to be streamed on PC. You know what I mean? All the games people already have, they can get. But, you know, I mean, like I said, even same thing with Xbox Live on consoles, and it's free on PC. They can't get the PC guys to pay for it. But the console guys are going to do it. Like, it's two different goddamn markets. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I think I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't, you know, I don't, you know, this whole, you know, quote unquote console war, but it keeps money afloat, you know. TV sales are down, you know, cell phone switch is down.
That PlayStation
huh?
Console sales are up.
Yeah, but you got to realize this too, and I'm not counting someone's money. Sony's a big company, and it's just not, you know, the problem is just not the PlayStation division, which is, it is profitable for them, but that right there is what's keeping the whole company afloat, basically. You know what I mean? And they're not, you know, they have music, shit. Some of the biggest artists in the world, Beyonce, you know, like Sony got a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Everything is down. So
I don't know. Their market might go up. They got Prince's catalog back.
I think that's Warner Brothers.
Yo, what's up?
Is it Warner
Oh
Brothers?
shit.
Yeah, Time Warner.
Prince Pony Jr. What's going on?
What's going on, man? I'm about to get my Tom Brokaw on with this new mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
do it.
In the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Which one down to the pawn shop? You got your mic? What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? I sold 2 crack vials on the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Little, this motherfucker sound like a Spanish girl.
Little Mucci store. Hook me up with a mic. Gotta give me a mic and a blowjob. I'm like, nah, cuz just give me the mic and move on, man. Here's your 2 vials and keep it moving. Keep it pushing.
Well, let me ask you, Purtorock. You're team Sony through and through. You bleed blue. What are your thoughts of
Like
in
Smurf.
Hefty Smurf? What are your thoughts of Sony maybe moving more into the software aspect of things?
I kind of agree. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna kind of agree with ZOBE because the moneymaker for Sony is actually the sales of multiplats on their console because they get a check from royalties.
Okay.
If you put a service on PC, no one's gonna care about the sales of. They're not gonna care about gaining multiplats via Sony. They're gonna do it directly through Steam. That's why Microsoft has an issue now. When Call of Duty launched on their Windows 10 store, they had to refund the money because the few people that bought it, there was nobody playing because they didn't merge Windows 10 store with Steam. So they had 2 separate communities. So the few that did buy the game on the Windows 10 store, they didn't really have much of a community to play with. So they had to refund it and they went to Steam to buy, a multiplat. So Sony will be fucking themselves over because majority of the revenue they get is from the sales of multiplats on their platform. They're not going to have that on PC. Everybody's going to buy the multiplats on PC. So that means Sony's reduced to just the few exclusives. And a lot of them aren't big sellers like Uncharted. You probably only got a few big sellers. Gran Turismo, Uncharted, God of War, maybe the Spider-Man that's coming up. But you know what I'm saying? But Killzone only pushes about $1 million or so or 2. Infamous only pushes about $1 million or 2. Maybe baseball might do good, but they don't have a huge portfolio. Sony didn't build themselves up to be a third-party developer where you have lots of IPs to sell to everybody. They only have a few IPs to make their console a little bit different than everybody else. But their moneymaker is the sale of multiplats. That's where they make their money. They want gamers to buy Call of Duty on the PS4 console because they get a check from that. They get a check from Activision. They get checks from EA every time a Madden game is sold or whatever. They're not going to have that on the PC.
That's not what I'm saying. I was talking about what the article was talking about is the PS Now. I understand they get a check from royalties from third party, but they, you look at the PC side of things, right? Which you have gamers over there that may be interested in a few Sony exclusives, but they're not enough to go out and buy the hardware. Same thing with Xbox and PlayStation. You might Xbox guy might look at PlayStation. Yeah, Uncharted looks cool, but I'm not gonna go out and drop $400 on the goddamn console just to play Uncharted. I can give you my example. Yes, Bayonetta 2 looked good, but it wasn't enough for me to go out there and drop $200 to buy a goddamn Wii U. But if Sony have a big market out there, just say PC gamers, they may be interested in playing a few of Sony exclusives. They can get the old shit, through different dubious ways or whatever. But but if you're gonna charge me $20 a month or whatever, they can like a Netflix subscription, and I get to play your Bloodborne, that's revenue that they're actually in revenue that they're making that they wouldn't have. The people are not going to buy their console anyway, but they still get to experience this software. This is what their article is saying, expanding on that. That's where the money is. You know what I mean? They've been saying for a while that
I can see what you're saying, but I'll be honest, I don't trust PC gamers because look at Quantum Break. That shit went to PC. Yeah. Hardly people bought it. I mean, let me ask you this: do you think PC gamers, they're like just dedicated PC gamers that don't own an Xbox One, do you think the sales of Gears of War 4 was anywhere close to what they had on?
No. I'm not negating that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You just never know what a PC do. Most of them, I think, would, if they have the capability to pirate something, they'll do that first. Then,
but here's the thing. But they're still, if they can't pirate the games, you know what I mean, but if the game is being streamed from the cloud. Now I can guarantee, like if Microsoft would do the same thing as Gears of War 4, Halo 5, or whatever, Quantum Break, and even the Quantum Break they didn't buy, of course, because they can bootleg the goddamn game. All these games, but give it to them in the streaming service and still get to play these. Maybe sales or whatever the case may be. But see, the way they've been putting them in the stores, they can still go out there and pirate it. You know what I mean? But like I said, through PS Now, you're now actually downloading the game. You're actually streaming it from Sony. That's basically what I'm saying. And you're right. PC guys don't like to pay for nothing. Most of them are 15 with a bad case of acne and suffering scoliosis.
Let me ask you this though. So let's look at the streaming service. The streaming service now, it doesn't allow them to fuck with settings. It doesn't allow them to get the resolution that they want, the frame rates that they want. It doesn't allow them. They're stuck with.
It doesn't have it has an altered experience. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So like, do you think they're gonna appreciate that? Paying $20 a month for something that they're not used to. They're used to owning their product. And then they like to make every game naked. So you know what I'm saying? They want to do fucking some type of Russian mod and just play the game where everybody's naked and shit. They can't do that shit either. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think PS Now is very successful on PC. I hardly hear anybody talking about PS Now on PC.
I mean, hey, have you played it? Because I played it, and like some of those games, man.
But the PS Now?
Yeah.
I don't fucking fuck with that service. When I buy a current gen console, I just focus on current gen games. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those few that this is why I bought the console. I really don't give a shit about playing PS3 games. I haven't even bought any remastered this gen.
How do you
But how is
someone
PS
on a budget? I don't like it. I mean, I played a few games on it. The latency was just too bad for me. Like I'm real petty, so
like you can't fuck with it, right? You can't make it like if you want to make it 1440p, you can, right? It's whatever the game is, that's how you're getting it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if the game's locked at 30, you can have a fucking Titan. You can't make it 60 frames.
But that's the console. I mean, that's consoles. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm saying on PC, PC gamers ain't gonna like that either. They're not gonna.
No, they don't get no advantage. They don't get no.
Yeah,
advantage
they don't like that. They're not gonna pay for a service playing 1080p 30 frames. They're not gonna like that either. They're gonna be like, no, I got a fucking $1,000 video card. I had to sell my grandma on the corner.
Yeah, that's a vocal minority. What's Count Dracula in the attic? He just had 2 560 Ti's to last month. I heard he just upgraded with his K-Swiss. So again, that's minority, man.
I would think that some gamer aren't even into console games. Like looking at the sales of PC games, like the console multiplats that go to PC. That's like Rockstar. They're not even going to put Red Dead on PC at all.
I won't say that they're in it, but they're not into them as if they can.
It might.
They're into like League of Legends and StarCraft and shit. That's their fucking like those games.
You know why? Because those games are online. You can't really buy, you download them illegally and play them online. I'm not. Probably some hack sites out there. But you look at Ubisoft said 90-something% of their games are pirated on fucking PC because they can, get it from one of those ISO or Pirate Bay or whatever the goddamn case may be. You know what I mean? But games that are, online focused, like the MMOs and stuff, which they probably can't. I'm not sure if they can, but to be a part of it and buy stuff and build their character, they have to buy those games legally. You know what I mean?
Hey, Chris Hall said that PlayStation Now costs Sony $500 million.
Oh, yo, shout out!
Because you bought the Gaikai service.
Yeah, shout out to the guy Showstopper, man. Shout out to Showstopper, man. That's my guy.
What's happening, man? What's up with you, bro?
What up, bro?
What's up, man? Yeah, I snuck in here. I snuck in here on the back end.
Shout out to
that nigga came through like motherfucking Witcher 3 with a pony head on the side of his horse.
You know what I'm saying? That's specialty, that Witcher's dust. I threw it on y'all niggas.
What's good, bro?
What's good though, y'all?
Anything copacetic, man. So what are your thoughts about it, show?
About
you know what I mean?
Which I was talking about the PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
I don't like the service, period. Like I said, I'm not a person that goes into like how Xbox is doing it. I enjoy with the backwards compatibility. I think it should have been that way. To getting somebody to pay for something that they already purchased is just nonsense to me. You know what I'm saying? So you could have just did the backwards compatible.
Bruh. No, but if they mean like, they want to focus more on video games and stop worrying about making PlayStation Pro 2 or PlayStation Pro 3.
Which is a rumor that this might not be the last iteration of the Pro.
Okay. I hope it is. That's insane. People can't even tell the difference.
No, I think they're gonna make a. I think they're gonna make a perpetual. I don't know. It seems like they're kind of going with that model.
Yeah, that's insane.
Xbox.
I don't know. This is
Xbox 2. Yeah.
Purtorock, did you buy the Pro?
I'm getting it in March.
He said income tax time, baby. He will be professional income tax time.
That's real Christmas.
Motherfucker, I'm broke. His
non-cousins.
They got too many
tax time.
fucking goddamn Trump putting every brother in jail and shit. I'm losing customers up in this motherfucker. All right, it's hard.
Bruh.
Baking soda stocks is down this year.
Y'all stupid.
Goddamn
Baking soda.
Fucking walking around in
Mix it in
Jersey
one.
at 1 a.m. looking for goddamn Charizard. Motherfucker, make that money. What the fuck you doing?
God, they about to get
That
his
nigga Purtorock be on the ground looking for anything that's white.
Shit.
No, we're gonna let you that toy boy.
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back to tangerines on the highway at this rate. It's hard the next 4 years. Shit is rough.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, mom's getting done right now. ZOBE, motherfucking Port. Your mom's getting hot on this Trump box, man. If you ain't trying to get deported,
Said the Trump box.
You want to get sent back to Nigeria, or you go back to Latin country, you need to hop on this Trump box and stop playing.
Taxes for the Switch. I'm gonna use my
Oh, so you gonna pull an Iron Wolf on the Switch?
I do want to play Scalebound, but that Zelda's God, man. That sounds like a great
Zelda?
God.
What's the
Yeah.
they just canceled. They just canned it for the Wii U. Like
Yeah,
I don't like what
They're gonna put it on the Switch. They ain't gonna have it on the Wii U. It's supposed to be on the
Hey,
Wii U.
what happened to Zelda, bro? What happened to Zelda?
what's been canceled. You know,
Here you go with the music.
it supposed to got axed for the Wii U.
But didn't y'all kind of see that coming though?
Yeah, that's true because Nintendo canceled production of Wii U, which is the fast. I've never seen a console die out so fast since the Virtual Boy. I'm like, yo, that's
why I need you on this show. That's what I'm saying. All these people are going around hyping up the Switch, and one of the reasons we gotta be honest. One of the reasons why the Wii U bombed: A, Nintendo's policies; B, a lack of power.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's all about the gameplay.
Where's my Ethernet port, bitch?
You know,
now,
what
I'm gonna say, if the power on Switch is capable, but nothing is saying Nintendo doesn't still have its shitty policies. There's nothing saying that they still could be the same motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's shitting on their hardware. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing you got to worry about. Nintendo's policy over the last, I would say, 15, 20 years has been killing them because they refuse to adopt what everybody else is doing. They're not that company. They rather fail on their own ideas than to succeed on what somebody else has done.
Well, they're going off of that policy. Their games is driven off of fun. It's supposed to be fun-based games. It ain't as serious as what your Call of Duties are.
About Mario Party 19.
Man, stop that trash. There you go, man. You the Nintendo Nazi.
Listen.
Hey, you the Nintendo Nazi, boy. I don't want to hear nothing out your mouth.
Yo, but show
That
question.
dude, the suit Nazi, he the Nintendo Nazi. That dude in here like, no Nintendo for you.
No Nintendo. Yo, but show, listen. Don't you find it weird? Don't you find it weird that you could go on an iPhone and get achievements, right? You could go on an iPhone and play games and get achievements. Yeah. But you can't do that shit on a Nintendo console. Like, what the fuck?
Hold on, PlayStation fanboy. Less than 3 years ago, you didn't have online service. You didn't have cross game chat. You guys just got achievements. So I mean,
no. We got achievements. We got achievements in the
you got them all for
like 2 years after, bro. No,
right after.
We got party chat on the fucking Vita, and that's a dead console. Will the Switch even have party chat? Something that comes out in 2017.
Switch already had. I think they didn't have. No, they didn't. You only get talk in the lobby. You only get talk in the lobby.
Yo, Zobe, Nintendo is too busy worrying about you being raped by a pedophile. That's why they won't give you some of these shit.
I grabbed that nigga's dick. What about the dick balls, huh?
They're trying to protect you from Hard A and shit. They be like, yo,
I grabbed that nigga's dick.
Motherfucker said they didn't put a hard drive in the Wii because they're afraid people might break it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I would say
this is Nintendo.
I would say this though, and then again.
She's got horrible online service, but go ahead, man.
But my man Showstopper, my brother, my brother, my Christian brother.
Let's get it in here. Let's go ahead.
He said, listen, say anybody can get it. But he said that Nintendo games are fun. And I'm just sitting back as a middle-aged black man who has high blood pressure and high cholesterol, been shot several times, and suffering from PTSD with multiple levels on the side. Okay, but all that being said,
all on.
And also too, I haven't paid my tithes in the last 6 years, so any minimum would be struck by lightning. With that being said, right, I look at their catalog and I just look at their art direction, and I'm like, what the fuck, like Mario Party 19, like what the fuck am I gonna do with that? You know, like that's, I mean, even they got fucking Link looking like Lisa Simpson, like she done part of the fucking LGBT movement. I'm like.
Said, I would have went with Ellen DeGeneres, but go ahead though.
Whatever. And I'm going give some milk. You know that Momo.
No.
Listen, I'm all for the movement, man. I'm all for my metrosexuals out there, but can I I mean, it's 2017. Dude, their characters don't even fucking talk. Listen, I don't have the eyesight as I did when I was 9 years old. I can't be looking at the fucking screen reading the dialogue. Like, why can't my character talk?
Zaya.
Huh?
Zaya, wait a second. Now, didn't Xbox steal from Mario Party? Hold up. Didn't Xbox steal from Mario Party and made their own version?
No, that
what game was this?
It was on the
PlayStation.
It was on the original Xbox.
That was PlayStation.
Fusion Frenzy?
What was it called?
They made their Mario Karts. They stole from that.
But no, but you're talking about Fusion Frenzy. We had all the little
Fusion
party
Frenzy.
games and stuff.
Yes.
On the Xbox.
Yes.
It's been ZOBE, my brother.
Balls and shit. Yeah.
Listen, my black Israelite brother, my lost brother. That was in 2002. It's 2017.
The Connect too.
Listen, hold up. Me personally, I would hitchhike to Redmond and slap the shot of Phil if I was to see Fusion Frenzy again on Xbox Live.
But you know what? The funny thing is, he's going a platforming route, so you're gonna see a lot of extra little stuff as well coming soon. So he's starting to bring a lot of platformers into the fold. So you liable to see something like that.
But even that is
Be careful, because that's all Mario is on all them games over there. It's just
I get it.
Games.
Even that
so if they're going to bring and adopt that style, it's coming.
Okay, but listen, even that in itself is a dying genre. I'm sorry. The last was a Mario, Wii U, whatever the fuck it was, sold the worst in history.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you like Ori of the Blind Forest?
No.
You didn't like Ori.
Showstopper, you should know that.
You did not like Ori.
Said, well, how come 2K?
We're gonna have to go back and check the archives now. We got you on tape.
Listen. Okay, listen.
You ain't got me on tape.
Yo, show. Zaya's like, yo, how come 2K wasn't nominated for best narrative?
Hey, you want the facts?
Boy, you getting that?
Listen, I'm about to get my motherfucking Iron Wolf for you. Want the motherfucking facts? You want the 12 Titans in the cloud? I'm about to give it to you. I don't even own Blind Force. I wasn't gonna pay $30 for that for a goddamn indie. I couldn't afford it. I just told you I ain't paid my tithes in 6 years, and I got 6 levels on the side. I couldn't afford it.
Well, I'm telling you, the rhetoric coming out this boy yapping right now, boy. You couldn't afford it as much as you post pics up for cash.
Wait, listen.
You got 5.
Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold
up. Hey, you tripping?
Unchained, he put, "Are you anticipating Phil to bring back Banjo?" Goes, no, I don't listen. Listen, I just told you have retarded motherfuckers in the comment section. Next gen does not suffer from nostalgia. I'm not. Listen, I am a 2-time convicted felon. I am a gangster. You know what I mean? I'm a gangster rapper. I'm not into that shit.
The Cuphead though, right?
Hey, man,
motherfuckers on the street.
Hey, next year, you know it's gonna be a video about this coming up, man. Hey, Count Dracula gonna get all your little fouls and show him like, look at this Lion Zaire again.
Hey yo, this was fucking with yo. Hey yo, when the damage control was real in 2014, right? I remember we did the PSP, right? And motherfucking crap was hyping up, motherfucker. What's that roller coaster screen ride? I was done.
Roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, he was hyping it up. He said, "Oh my god." It was like he was really on a roller coaster.
Hey, crap, you going straight to hell. That was some Jimmy Swagger shit there, crap. You let them people stray. Anybody can get it.
Get on the roller coaster and go up and down.
Oh my god, man. When I went up in that loop-de-loop, I was done.
Yeah. Yo, R.I.P. the crap gamer. That motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's what I know my man was on that bot juice heavy there, man. That motherfucker said screen ride game.
Hey, look, man. I was like, man, they gonna kill dude when they hear this, man.
Word up. It was worse than Jim Jones out there had them black folks drinking that Kool-Aid in South Africa, man. Crap lost his mind with that one, man. But anyway, as I'm saying, I'm just being really speaking here. You know, I'm just
hey, New York gamer said a Sony fanboy at GameStop tried to grab my cock.
Oh no.
Hey, yo,
man, that was one of those.
Y'all silly, man.
Transvestites and shit.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Purtorock?
Like one of those undercover transvestite and shit, man.
Yeah, that was Purtorock with a mask on and shit. Viva Vendetta looking at.
It's you know, don't be just because Hillary lost doesn't mean you go back in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna make a comment about a dude grabbing your cock. What weird shit is this?
Hey, man, he went the Hard Eight channel, man. Hard Eight made that shit cool, didn't he? In the fisticuff.
Hey, yeah, man. I mean, the way he put it off was like that was fashionable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing to do.
Yeah, I was losing the fight, but I grabbed that nigga. Yeah, I got him above me. He gonna tell me $20 for a blowjob. Now, I wanted 25.
Yeah.
I wanted 25. And then he gonna take man, fuck that. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
What are you fucking
but listen. Let me ask you a question. Hey, ZOBE and Show. I didn't say you guys are Nintendo.
Hey, no. I don't like Nintendo. I haven't played Nintendo consoles since Super Nintendo. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. But you're riding this switch. Like Nintendo is going to get it together, and this is going to be the console to right our wrongs, to right their wrongs. Let me ask you a question, both of you. Honestly speaking, would you rather Nintendo put their innovation into their games, or rather into a gimmick or a peripheral that may or may not latch on to gamers? Like people want to say Nintendo's about innovation, but I would rather much than put that shit into the game, into a gimmick, or and I'm not saying Nintendo gotta lose their identity. They still want to do those fucking Rudy Toot Poot games and Mario Party 26 fine. But you know, you can offer that to that demographic, but you know, there's a big other fan base out there that don't care about those games, that maybe can only afford one console. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck how you split it. Even a diehard Nintendo fan would tell, you know what I mean, whatever, if they're going to be honest, that you just can't own a Nintendo platform or console and be satisfied with the game. I don't give a fuck, either Team Xbox or Team PlayStation, it doesn't make a difference. You're going to get, you know, your bigger multiplats. We can say we want about the multiplats, but multiplats, we all see the NPDs. You see the same 10 goddamn games on the NPD month. I'm not saying whether they're trash or not, whether that's not even the equipment, because we are what you call the hardcore. We're the minority. Casuals outweigh us by 20 to 1. You know what I mean?
Well, Zaire, I will go Dom Matrix on you.
Yeah, get it to me.
If you you don't like platformers, they have a console for you. It's called a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Damn. You guys are crazy, man.
You put the Donnie.
You put the Donnie D on me, didn't you?
That's what it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Oh shit.
Listen, I don't have much faith in this Switch. I'm sorry, man.
We need some milk.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what it's called, man. You know what I'm saying? They only can afford one. They only can afford one. You gotta ration out your choices, bro. You gotta narrow it down. You know what I'm saying? Platformers ain't for you.
Xbox is a platform. Xbox is a platform. I think it's Cuphead.
Cuphead.
I think you guys are excited for that, no?
Ori and the Blind Bitch.
Ori and Forest. There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Which it should have been called Mew because that's who they character have.
Hey, don't forget about Behemoth. Hey, Behemoth be putting out some dope platformers, man.
check it out. Even though it might not be on the top 10 list, it's still dope games. If not the best games on the Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So,
but I'm just saying, but there are even with that, there are for other games that would suit everyone's needs. With Nintendo, here's a problem. Maybe you may not agree with this. The problem with Nintendo is I'm not asking to have God of War on their platform. I'm just asking for the basic shit that I've been used to doing for the last 12 years. You know,
And next gen,
yes.
Next gen, whatever the case may be. With that
Whatever-
being
whatever
said,
the case may be.
dog shit.
Yeah,
You already know what's going
straight dog shit. I mean, if people don't get that, I don't know what the fuck, man. Well, you got Nintendo. They're gonna bring it. They're gonna bring what? I guarantee you, Nintendo put the console on par with the Pro. You same fucking loose tooth motherfuckers, loose tooth 81 have been jumping up and down doing cartwheels. Now they're like, come on, stop it, man.
Here's what
It's came and gone.
Here's what they with Nintendo. I know a lot of big reason. A lot of things people say is because Nintendo got Nintendo exclusives. Nintendo always had Nintendo exclusives, their first party.
Yes.
And if you go back to the Nintendo, their console sale has been going down.
Yeah.
Their first party is not saving their console business. It wasn't until when they started attracting the Wii Fonda, the Jane Fonda older like people with some fucking monopoly shit, is when their console sales shot back up. Then they decided to go back and cater to the hardcore, which was the Wii U, and you saw how fast that shit shot right back down. You understand what I'm saying? So this whole Nintendo buys, when people buy Nintendo for first-party games, that shit hasn't been faring well on the console level. Their sales have been consistently going down despite the Mario, despite the Zelda, despite the... You know what I'm saying? So their first party is going to save a console. It might be great for a handheld, but on the console spectrum, that shit has not been faring well for them at all.
What about the game sales?
What's up?
Yeah.
The game
I
sales.
mean, Pokemon alone sold what, 3.5?
That's the thing. Even with Nintendo and 3DS, we don't even know how well the game sells. Sony's the only one that's bragging about game sales. Bragging the fuck out of it. Hey, we sold 35 million over holiday 2015. Hey, we're currently at 370 million.
That's console sales, ain't it?
That's it.
Yeah, they ain't bragging about game sales though.
Who?
What?
Because they just announced that the platform this gen, they sold over 370 million total software titles. No one else is doing that. No one else is saying how their platform has been doing over the last 3 years or so.
No, but
We
nobody
just shut down, so we know that console ain't selling shit.
But nobody's
off the factory. They said turn off the lights.
But nobody's outselling Nintendo when it comes to game sales.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, okay.
Pokemon did 3.5.
Okay. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here.
They did UK, but in total they did 5 mil and up. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll play the devil. I'm gonna look at the glass. The coffee mug is being half full. Then they're exclusive. Their software does sell well. No one's negating it, but it doesn't transition into hardware sales. Normally, your software sales will drive your hardware sales, and that's not the case. They just released a console that came out in 2012 that barely sold 12 million units.
What we learned with the Wii is that hardware sales don't matter, right or wrong.
But come on, do you really consider the Wii as a console? My grandmother has 2 of them. Is she a gamer? Hell no, she's not even a casual.
To say that the guy that owns the PS4 is a gamer, that doesn't just because you bought a PS4 doesn't make you a gamer. It just means you're a dumbass with a PS4. You know what I mean? Okay, all right, but what I'm saying, so we just gonna just look past the Wii. We mentioned what went wrong with the Wii U then. What wrong with the Wii U, and how's Nintendo going to correct this? Because
I will say the tablet I think went wrong with it. But go ahead, I can barely hear you. My bad. The game sales, to me, are doing amazing, but nobody, they don't post that type of news on IGN. It's only whatever PlayStation does. You know what I mean? Yeah, their software sells well, but what about the hardware? What about the install base?
from what you guys said, last generation and this generation, hardware sales don't matter because the Wii is the highest selling console ever, and yet we overlook that because my grandmother bought it. But some syndrome that bought Call of Duty, that counts for the PlayStation 4.
Okay. All right. Look like this then. So you're talking about software sales, and just look at the multiplats. Injustice of God. I remember when they released for the Wii U, came out same as the Xbox, same as the 360. It sold 20,000 units in the first month. Okay, 20,000. Injustice, regular Injustice. So it's 20,000 units. I remember when they released Need for Speed. This shit sold 19,000 for the month. Now, again, with that being said, whatever went wrong with the Wii U, and I see my man Blanche said, you guys understand it's a handheld. First of all, Nintendo's not marketing this console as a handheld. It's their 9th generation console offering. They're not killing off the 3DS. And even if you look at the 3DS sales, no one wanted to buy that bitch at $250. So this handheld market that you guys are claiming is going to be there, they're not going to fucking spend $300 on a handheld. Also, secondly, I remember one of the biggest gripes against the fucking Vita was nobody wanted to play those hard, complex games on the go. They didn't want to play console-type games on the go. It was too hard. You know what I mean? They was fine with the, the Candy Crushes or whatever the fuck Nintendo had on the 3DS. They were cool with that. They didn't want to play the Uncharted and all this stuff. Now you tell me you motherfuckers want to play what's that shit? Demon Souls 14 out on the train. Like, come on. Let's be real. And secondly, even as far as that, what killed the fucking iPod was cell phone. Motherfuckers don't want to carry around shit in big ass. Like, come on, man. Like this is not even being fucking realistically here, man. You think this big handheld marketing?
That's a fun fact. Mario Run is selling like hotcakes right now on the iPad.
Okay, yeah. How much is that?
$10.
Oh, exactly.
$10.
Yeah, $10. $10. That same market we've been claiming, they're not going to spend $60 for a fucking game.
Yeah, to get back to your first point, and you were saying Need for Speed Rivals and Injustice.
Yeah. I
mean, to be honest, those games sold. That's the actual sales those games deserve. Those games are complete dog shit.
Injustice?
What game? What did he say?
You say Need for Speed.
Need for Speed is trash, but what'd you say?
I don't think Need for Speed deserves. If you bought Need for Speed, kill yourself because I'm with Nintendo fanboys. I'm not buying Call of Duty. I'm not buying Need for Speed, and I'd rather play Smash Brothers over Batman.
Well, of course.
Batman under the Mortal Kombat blade.
I'm saying
now you're on that stuff.
You're on a 3-hour tour. This motherfucker on that island. He on that Wii Island. Gilligan.
I'm just talking about. No, why would I buy Injustice when I got?
What are you fucking gay?
You said why would you buy Injustice? If what?
I'm just saying why would I play Batman Mortal Kombat over Smash Brothers? You know what I mean?
Why would you?
How about
snatch his cords out?
How about not being able to play both? So that way you could choose. Maybe you want to play both. Maybe you want to play and
fanboys ain't playing both.
Oh man!
So what are you're admitting that fanboys are they
how Purtorock gonna say something when they didn't?
Well, I'm just saying Street Fighter was alright. It's like saying what you're saying is
you can't talk at the same time.
I can't hear.
You fade in and out.
Zobe on that net zero shit, man. Didn't I tell you not to be on net zero free internet?
Well, basically, what Zobe is trying to say, the Nintendo fanboy is autistic, suffers from Asperger's, sexually, has a crush on their 96-year-old grandmother, and they sleep in twin fucking beds. Come on, man. That market is small. Listen, if I see any grown ass man in GameStop or anywhere buying motherfucking Mario Party 26, I swear to God, it's gonna be a hate crime.
The person at the register gonna be tripping like, "Hey, can I get the Mario Party 10?"
Yeah, I'm calling the authorities.
Oh, you want more?
I'm calling the authorities, man. Make an alert. Like these motherfuckers are weird. They should be locked away.
Don't pull out a megaphone.
Yeah, they should be fucking locked away. I'm fucking calling the police, man.
Next
If any
thing
grown
You
ass
want
man-
the Princess Peach Battle Arena? What?
yeah,
shit, man.
any grown ass man
You
out
gonna
there
get some hate.
playing Mario Party 42. needs to be
No,
locked
you gotta
away.
apologize now. You're gonna get some hate.
Who, me?
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be videos.
Yo,
of
you're gonna
the
get
Lord,
the,
man.
you're gonna
The
get
count-
the American
the
Civil
count
War.
is watching.
Yo,
Right when,
Yo, it's watching.
when this, right when this nigga scan his debit card to buy that game, as soon as he scan his debit card, it's an instant punch button.
yo, Zaire, the ACLU's gonna come after you. They're gonna shut your channel down.
I'm just
They're
saying,
gonna
man.
say, if
Listen,
you want it back, you better have a pride flag right behind you on your next podcast.
listen.
Right.
I don't have a problem with the disabled. I'm just saying something's wrong with these people morally. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm getting my alt right on right now. I just don't fucking understand it. How these grown ass men are out there parading around for fucking Mario.
Trump box to get shot.
It's like, no,
Oh, my
I like
goodness,
fucking
man.
Ultron. I like fucking G.I. Joe. I like the fucking snarf Thundercats. I'm not that motherfucker. Come on. Let that shit go. What my man Mo said.
So in other words,
Put that
so
shit
in
on.
other
Put
words-
that shit on a soundboard. Snarf.
so if you're breaking it down in cartoons, you got this is how you got Nintendo looking, Care Bear style, huh?
Yeah. Actually, again,
Not even
I'm out
Care
there
Bears, like gummy
Moses.
bears, bro. On Disney Channel. No one wants
Motherfucking
to
rubber
Hey, yo.
belly in the rainbow. Like rainbow
Hey,
bright.
your mental is crazy, bro.
Like, nah, listen, man. It's getting close to Easter. I'm about to get my Moses on. Ramsey. Let my
You gotta watch out with them daggone grannies, man.
Hey, shout
I'm
out to
telling
my
you,
boy.
bro.
Shout out to my boy Obi-Wan Plays, man. That's my man. What's going on, everyone?
What's going on?
Yeah, my
Oh,
man. He
my
fucked
goodness,
up,
They
man.
hating on the end. They hating
Yeah.
on the end.
My man Obi-Wan, he ride that short bus to work. Man. He fucked up too, man. He white fucked up in his head.
And they got that helmet on with Mario stickers all over it.
Oh. He got Obi-Wan got one gold tooth that says Mario. He got one gold cap in front of his tooth that says Mario.
You got a trapper
Oh
keeper.
my goodness, y'all stupid,
Hey,
man.
that nigga got a trapper keeper with a fucking Star Fox thermos.
Like, I don't understand how y'all do it,
You got the
man.
scratches. You got the Princess Peach scratch and sniff lunchbox.
Yeah. That Nintendo shit is weird, man. I ain't lying. That's a cult, man. Them motherfuckers dead, man. I don't
That
get
nigga
it.
got Kirby mechanical pencils and shit.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I'm sorry. You know, I got you know your boy Next Gen don't mean no harm, or do I? Y'all motherfuckers need to grow up, man. Go on a fucking date, man. I ain't lying, man. You know what the fuck?
Hold on.
What
So
happened?
you can't like platformers nowadays, huh?
Nah, that's not what I said. Don't put words in my
No,
mouth.
I'm seeing that's why I said your mental is out there. You can't like platforms now.
No, what I'm saying is this: if you're a functional member of society, let me clear a little. If you're a law-abiding citizen, tax-paying, and you have a family, you shouldn't be fucking playing Mario Party fucking 26. Nintendo Land. I like what the listen. Have you seen some of these fucking these pro Nintendo channels like We Lover, and you think I'm fucking bugging?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I've been watching We Love It for a while, bro.
I was looking at it a whole nother way. I see what you're sitting there saying.
Yo, Showstopper, you probably even know. You remember the other dude, Nintendo? Yo, that dude. Yo, you think Moo chased PlayStation?
Hey, was that the dude wearing makeup?
Nintendo, dude? Yo, he's one of
There's
those
some weird ones though. But
PlayStation headquarters and shit.
Wait, what was the guy name?
Nintendo 316. He doesn't have a channel no more.
I never heard this.
Yeah, his shit
But
got
listen.
shut down because he made a prediction saying that PlayStation 4 was the next Recast 2.
But
Yo, that shit did not go well for
okay, so it is some weird ones over there, but it's some weird ones on the PlayStation side too, though.
Yeah.
Remember the dude that threatened me from the shower?
Yeah.
I get it.
This dude was butt naked. This dude was butt naked in the shower with a soapy beard. telling me to threatening me to take down my channel. You can't get nowhere than that.
Yeah, listen.
Wait a minute. So he's supposed to do in a video. He's having sex with an Xbox.
That was me that got mad.
I remember dude in what was it, Walmart with the PlayStation dude having sex with the right in the store.
That nigga was trying to.
Yeah.
That nigga was trying to put his dick in the grooves.
Man, it's weirdos everywhere, bro.
Hey, listen.
You can't blame that on platformers, bro. That's just mental.
I think that's just a lack of health care in the future.
That's just mentals.
Hey, y'all, listen. You got sexual deviance on both sides. I'm not negating that, but what I'm saying is that their core audience. We don't listen. That's how I stumbled upon this community. It blew my fucking mind that there were grown men out there rooting for the fucking Wii. I just didn't fucking understand it. That gave the birth of
motherfuckers wasn't. Them like, motherfuckers was injecting fucking Mountain Dew inside their skin and shit.
Yo,
hey, bro.
We love her.
You can't get
Wii dance. Did you see Dr. Trey doing the Wii dance to my dot in the eye with a twin bed in the background? Listen, I'm fucking 38.
I'm not gonna lie. That video with Dr. Trey said the next Call of Duty, the next Mass Effect. Wii U's gonna have the best version of Yo, when he did that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like this dude just fucked himself, bro. He has no idea what the fuck he did.
Yeah, I'm just saying though.
Did you see the game? Did you see the Switch? It was. Did you see that indie game that was announced from the Switch? I don't know if it was indie, but it was.
Yoki, whatever the fuck. Yeah, Yoki something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
An open world, a little boy or something in there. The graphics.
Oh! I got you. Talking about the Last Guardian type game. It does look good.
That looked pretty good. I don't know what this thing will be able to do, but that looked really, really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Somebody laughing? So you laughing?
Y'all wilding, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
Hey, listen. Can we at least adjust the elephant in the room? Then
yes, go ahead.
There's been reports to come out again that this 2017 console is not on par with hardware that came out in 2013. Have we not seen this movie before?
What is that? Repeat that again.
Fucking movie before.
Repeat that again.
I said, how you said reports are coming out that the Nintendo Switch is not going to be as powerful as the standard, consoles that we have now. We're talking about 2013 hardware. Mm-hmm. Have we not seen this movie before?
We have.
I mean, and again, they're not marketing it as a handheld. They was doing that, had any problem with it. But when you put yourself in that console space, everything's on Digital Foundry. When they're doing the side by side. Have we not seen this movie before? Like, I don't know.
I've seen it for years, man. I've seen it with the PlayStation. I've seen it with the PS2. I saw it with
so what happened?
Yep.
I saw it with the Xbox 360.
What are you talking about?
I've seen
being a weaker console.
No, but hold on. Here's the thing. At the time, let's take the PS2 for example. At the time when the PS2 was released, it was the most powerful console.
And it was
you can't do anything with consoles that come out after this. You have no choice. You know what I'm saying? The Switch is not coming out before the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's coming out 4 years later. You understand what I'm saying? The PS2 came out in 2000. GameCube and Xbox came out 2001. So you know what I'm saying? So there's no, at the time, PS2 was the most powerful. It was more powerful than the Dreamcast. That's all you could do at that point. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you could open up the PS2 and throw in a GPU and make it more powerful. You locked. It is what it is. And anyone who makes a console after, it's most likely going to be more powerful because it came out after. But we're talking about a Nintendo who's advertising this product as a console being weaker than something that came out 4 years ago. That doesn't make sense.
You gotta look at it too.
Unless you advertise it as a handheld. Then it makes sense.
The Xbox, they was going for a PC-like feel to it.
No.
Yes. That's why they had the whole Windows things in there. It was a whole PC-like feel to it. So that's why it was as powerful as it is. That's why they brought it back around now with the One. If you notice, they bring it all back around what their original plan was. But it failed. It did not succeed when they first initially launched it out. So it failed because gamers wasn't all about power at the time. and mostly all the games was on the PlayStation 2.
Yes.
They had that thing locked down.
Yeah,
So when the 360 came, when the 360 came, they went lesser, and they came out and they tore their butt up with the lesser console, and now they bringing it back around again. So it's just going full circle for real.
I know what I gotta respectfully disagree and get my man Kuda. What you're saying is true, Show, but it's one thing of being not as powerful, but being a capable console. You didn't have whole genres of games skipping the PS2 because it wasn't able to run it. So that's there is an issue, and also too, you got to realize this: what was good for the last generation is not going to be good for this generation. And the 360, yes, but the ace that the Microsoft had up their sleeve for the 360, A was priced, was $400, and the PS3 was $600, and it had the better version of the multiplex because it's easier to program for. You know what I mean? But now with all that out of the way, we can't deny what's been going on this generation. This whole generation has been about power. You can't ignore what we've all heard. Resolution 1080p. We've heard it for the last 3 or 4 years. And then we're talking about their 9th generation offering. Let's be clear of this console. We haven't even got the Xbox, whatever the fuck it's going to be called, the PlayStation 5. Or we're talking about their 9th generation offering not be on par with their 8th generation home. That's crazy. Now, you know, that's in itself to sacrifice that power to take on the goal, something that, you know, quote unquote, the console market. Yeah, I'm not talking about the handheld guys, and they don't want to spend $300 for the goddamn handheld any goddamn way. That doesn't even want that. Like, that's crazy as hell. What kicks my Microsoft ass? Of course, it was $400, but you know what? When Call of Duty came out, that bitch was 720p on the Xbox and 1080p on the motherfucking PS4. You can't ignore those fucking facts here. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy as hell. Ain't that much goddamn Mario turtle stomping in the goddamn world? Like, come on, man.
One thing I can't say about Nintendo, if they just go software, they'll still be fine. Can you say the same thing for PlayStation or even Xbox?
Probably not. No. What I would say Microsoft and Sony's strength is being able to provide the multiplex. That's the biggest thing, which is true.
That's the whole thing. They have franchises, those platformers that's still working. That's what's making the money. So that's the whole point of the whole thing. They'll be fine regardless if they push out consoles or not. Really, that's costing them money to put out a console. So if they find another way to make it cheaper for them and they can just go be software people, they'll still be fine. But you can't say the same for everybody that's in the gaming market right now.
That's true.
Oh yeah, but maybe they're lame. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, the whole software. But even with that, even like far as Mario, and they have a bunch of iconic franchises. But if you don't involve those franchises, that is demographics are getting smaller and fucking smaller. You can't just keep milking Mario, Zelda. Like, come on, you got to involve them. Can they grow up? Could motherfucking Link take a head off or something? Like, goddamn.
That's what I said. It's still kid based. I hear what you're saying.
For Nintendo,
they can at least talk. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're gonna still keep that art style and that style completely. So that's just Nintendo. What you gonna do with them?
And again, that's why they have the market share that they have now. Not willing to conform and get with the times. That's all. And that's again their biggest has been their downfall. You know what I mean? Is you know, whether you, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, you know what I mean? Let's like any goddamn thing. Imagine God of War wouldn't evolve or whatever the fuck. I was like, you have to. Like, come on, it's 2017. Like, come on, like, come on. How many times we gonna keep saving that funky bitch from the goddamn bowels? Like, come on, goddamn. Been doing that shit. I've been breaking fucking bricks.
Hey, did you see the video I put up with Mario going off on Princess?
Yeah. Man. Even in that in itself was like shit. Like, you know what I mean? I come on, like, goddamn. They got something. Like, come on, man. Even they fans, even these Nintendo fans, they didn't fucking buy the Wii U. So them motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. Like, they bugging. You know what I mean? Like, shit. You know what? Their biggest issue is that they one of their main things is that they don't allow their games to be played with us to be shared online in the YouTube community. YouTube is huge.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just a small fucking potato in the pot of stew here. Oh, thanks to you, next year I'm gonna get this game. By word of mouth, Nintendo doesn't really even allow that. And if they do, you gotta give them. You gotta be from a list of games that they have on a list. If not, they're going like it's crazy as hell. Their policies like it's fucked up.
But
so you got
they are strict when it comes to that. If I buy a game, I should be able to do what the heck I want with it.
Yeah,
that's even
like,
with Sony. That's even with Microsoft.
Also, you guys are saying, but it helps.
Yeah.
It helps them do what? It
helps the game sales, though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I'm saying
that. How helps the game?
Yeah. And I see what you're saying. Go ahead.
Last week, people are more inclined to watch you play The Lost Guardian than actually go out and experience it themselves. You know, but Nintendo, if you keep it secret, it's going to make you go, I want to play this game more than somebody who's on PewDiePie watching the game and saying this game is stupid or this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think
it's
so?
a different generation.
That's like if you and your brother playing Mike Tyson Punch Out. Yeah, you seen your brother beat Mike Tyson, but you want to do it your goddamn self. It's not like a movie. You play games for the
we talking about this day and age, man, when game flying now, Red Box is popping right now.
Well, even so much that I'm gonna know how to
I don't know how many times, bro. I heard somebody sit here and say I'm grinding this weekend because you know they don't went to Red Box and tried to beat a game that they should be spending that money on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they'll grind the whole weekend just to try to save $40 or $50 when they trying to beat it for 10.
Yeah, and Nintendo the pudding, the Nintendo sales are surpassing Xbox and PlayStation.
It sure is.
In terms of what?
In terms of exclusive sales.
Hold on. Here's the thing. If we're gonna talk money, and Zaire even made a video about this. In 2015, the PlayStation Network, just the network alone, generated more revenue than the entire Nintendo company.
We're talking about software sales.
But here's the thing: when you're a console maker, most of your money is from multiplats. That's where your money comes from. You get royalties. If you're just worried about Zelda sales, then why restrict it to just one console? Make that shit multiplat. Imagine how much more Zelda sales.
But that take away from it.
That ain't gonna take away.
Hey, my boy, so you been drinking?
Let me tell you why. You sit here, you're gonna make it. Let me tell you why. It's designed for that console. Now, don't get me wrong, you can put it on another platform, but it's gonna feel different. This is just like when now with people from when I played Final Fantasy on the Xbox, the one that just came out on it felt weird. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so used to playing it on the PlayStation. You see what I'm saying? So that felt weird to me. So it's not the same. It's gonna feel weird. So I don't think a lot of people are gonna get behind that like that, like they would when they would play it on Nintendo or whatever.
Put Mario on the phone. They just put Pokemon on the phone. No one had a problem with that. In fact, it blew up even more than it ever could. Pokemon on the phone blew up more than on any
You swiping your finger. You swiping your finger. You don't have a controller in your hand.
That's what I'm saying. It's accessibility.
It's the same thing with what they're doing on that same platform. Just about.
Yeah, but the controllers on Xbox and PS and PlayStation is similar. I know we all like to fanboy and be like, "Oh, this is the ultimate orgasm," but in reality, it's the same. You got 4 shoulder buttons, 2 fucking sticks. It's pretty much the same. And Nintendo's a game developer. They can make it work on multiple platforms, and that shit will sell a buttload than on a console that only has 12 million people.
Now, can we get back to the point? Nintendo is destroying PlayStation and Xbox and exclusive sales. Yes or no?
I don't even know because they don't even say anything.
Yes. No, but they're out there. The numbers are there. PlayStation doesn't say anything either.
They said fucking Uncharted sold 2.7 million the first week.
What now?
7. Listen.
What are the numbers now?
Okay. I don't know now.
Saying Sony doesn't put their numbers out either.
They moved on from that. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Zobe. Wii U exclusive. You could say Nintendo exclusive is outselling Sony exclusives, but Wii U is dead after 4 years. That is an embarrassment.
But look at it like this. Look at it. They got 12 million. They got 12 million people on their console. Listen, they got 12 million people on their console.
So what does the exclusive sales do for them?
5 to 6 million.
That's what I'm saying.
But the console's still
listen, you got 40 million on PlayStation, and they barely doing 2.
Yeah, but guess what?
That's crazy.
No, but the console still is on. It's moving on. It's still future. Think about it. If I would have bought a Wii U last year, I'm like, yeah, I got my Wii U.
Man.
So, no,
you gotta give it to them.
No, think about it. If I bought a Wii U last year, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my shit on, and a year later, I get a news report saying, hey, your shit is dead, son. Get a Switch. You know how pissed I'll be?
Yeah.
To go to motherfucking Nintendo headquarters and fuck somebody up. I'm gonna get some dreadheaded motherfuckers, and we going crazy in the lobby.
Dreadhead
the fuck you
niggas in
mean
your
this
lobby.
shit is over? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my Cheddar the Connect on in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just bought the damn thing. It's only 3 years old and it's dead. Oh, and by the way, you ain't getting Zelda Breath of the Wild either. I would be like, what the fuck?
You're wrong though.
Get
wrong because
this motherfucker.
Purtorock is wrong because every Nintendo count lasts for 4 years.
What's that? I didn't hear you, Zoe. You gotta repeat that.
Every Nintendo counts last 4 years.
Oh, the shitty one.
PlayStation and Xbox are the only ones who are doing it wrong by stretching out this generation. Nintendo's still following the same blueprints we followed since the beginning. That's the reason why game sales are down drastically on the PlayStation, because they've been stretching out for 9, 8, 10 years. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm listening to this madness. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, that's how you know. That's how you know the show going good when Zaire quiet, just sitting back.
Here's my question.
Listen, man, my man Zobe, my two black brothers, man, they out here embarrassing me, man. These jokers on that wine. Jesus turned water to wine in here today, baby. They drunk.
It's a little guy, but I am heavy on this Switch. Only because Pokemon's at the councils, and you know I have to support that. You know, I'm objective. I can't be talking crazy. And I have to be extremely objective. Nintendo always lasts 4 years. They never went past that. That's just crazy. You know, it's Xbox and Sony ruined it by going past 9 years. That's insane. That's insane. No offense to it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick. All right. So you're saying that what Nintendo's doing is normal. It's the same blueprint, right? Like that's what you're saying. So having a Wii U for 4 years is normal. Okay. So in this 4 years of Wii U, there is no 3D Super Mario. There's no Metroid game, and you're not even gonna get a Zelda game. You're telling me that's normal? That would be like Microsoft releasing an Xbox, 5 years of Xbox, no Halo. You're telling me that's normal?
Okay, I'm answering your question.
Can Wii U and you can't even play a Zelda game on this motherfucker?
Answer your question. Where the hell is my Legend of Dragoon? Where the hell is my Legend of Dragoon? Where is my Purtorock?
I can answer you. I can answer the question real good. It ain't coming. Legend of Dragoon is a Legend of Dragoon is a PS1 title. If it didn't show up on PS2 when it had 150 million users, selling the most game in all time, it ain't ever coming again. So don't play PlayStation 4 for something that's never gonna come out ever.
You just punished Nintendo.
But if the PlayStation 2 didn't get it, it's never coming out.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just going by what you said.
We're not talking about Dragon. I'm talking about Zelda. I'm talking about a 3D Mario. I'm not talking about Jimmy Bang. I'm talking the very best game on the damn console.
Where's my siphon filter? Where's
this guy's brain. Let me give you equivalent. If God of War doesn't come out on PS4, you would have a point. Because that is what everybody wants.
No.
Or if Uncharted didn't come on PS4.
God of War God of War came out at the PlayStation 2. Where's my siphon filter? Where's siphon filter?
Siphon? So you're saying siphon filters on the level of Zelda?
Hey, Zobe, You cut over.
I'm not talking about fucking some.
He going in and out. He gotta let him talk and complete because.
I think what happened is that Zobe's on the ropes. He cut him off.
Yeah, he getting cut off.
He said, "I'm cut, Mick. I'm cut."
You gotta let him finish his thought first.
In the middle.
Where's the lean?
Not Showstopper. Showstopper.
What I'm trying to say is that he's saying that just because Metroid skipped the generation, or just because Mario skipped the generation, we haven't had our main PlayStation exclusives for about 20, 30, almost 30 years now. That's what I'm trying to say. And he's worried about 4 years.
Because those franchises are dead. They're not coming back.
They're not dead.
Those aren't PlayStation's big three anymore. They moved on. Zelda is still Nintendo's top franchise.
They're not dead because when they announced them at the PlayStation Experience, Crash Bandicoot, motherfuckers pulled their cocks out. When they announced Parappa the Rapper, motherfuckers pulled their cocks out. Every time I go into these forums, everybody's asking for the siphon filters. Sony is ignoring us. Why?
Yeah.
SOCOM, where's SOCOM at?
That's
because
it's so like shit on PS3.
Because you're new here on the PlayStation. If you started gaming on the PlayStation 3, doesn't mean that it just started with God of War and fucking the last Guardian.
No, Zobe, no. I started gaming before you. You said your first shit was a Super NES. Who doesn't own a Nintendo Entertainment System?
PlayStation.
Don't even go there. Listen, bro. Here's the thing. You're comparing Legend Dragoon to fucking Super Mario 3D. This is like Halo level.
You can't compare.
And you buy a Nintendo console and you can't get a Mario, it would be the equivalent of buying an Xbox and they don't release the Halo. Something's wrong.
Listen, you can't compare any exclusive of Sony's to Nintendo because Nintendo shit is God. Sony bullshit.
But not on the Wii U, it isn't because it doesn't exist. So I couldn't compare it. I couldn't compare God of War to what Wii U has because there is no Super Mario, there is no Metroid. It's dog shit. You motherfuckers hype as Splatoon. Get the fuck out of here.
You can't. You're trying to say that we didn't get a
I could shit on Wii U because it doesn't have those big franchises. So I could shit on that console all day until the console.
Man, Sony doesn't. Sony is giving it Parappa the Rapper 20 years, 30 years later, man. What are you talking about?
And you're saying Parappa the Rapper's on the level. I'm talking, yo, this dude's on that shit, bro.
Hey, Zobe, you my brother, man. You cut over both eyes right now. You're on the ropes. Hit the one in the middle. All right? I'm going to stop the fight right now. You're taking too much punishment, so I'm going to have to stop the fight. All right? I'm going to throw in the towel. You got to show me something next round, Zobe.
Am I losing?
I'll give an example of a PlayStation title that stood the test of time. And I'm not a racing fan by any means, but that's Sony's biggest franchise, period. There is no other franchise bigger than Gran Turismo. It is the highest selling, the highest, most consistent franchise fucking PlayStation has. Above all else. That's not even an opinion. That is their number one money revenue driven franchise, and it is coming on PS4. Imagine if that game doesn't come out at all on PlayStation 4. That's a problem.
It might not.
That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You see on the real, that's a problem. So that's what I'm talking about. Super Mario. Super Mario's not no Parappa the Rapper, Banjo-Kazooie shit. This is Nintendo.
Did you forget what game you talking about? Link, right? Zelda.
And this is their main shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking some other. This is when people say we buy Nintendo for Nintendo exclusives. That's Zelda. That's Mario. And you ain't get that shit on the Wii U. So you can't tell me it's normal. That is not normal at all.
PlayStation, if we're not getting our titles in.
What happened? What you say, Zoe?
Say what?
We buy Nintendo for our exclusive titles. Then why the fuck are we buying PlayStation anymore if we're not getting our titles back in the past 30 years?
Because PlayStation has been known to provide great third-party support. That's how PlayStation always fucking been successful. I'm not gonna lie. PlayStation has been popular because of third-party support. I'm not a fucking fool. They always provided the best third party for it. That's how PlayStation 1 smashed the fuck out of N64. The N64 has some of the best exclusives of all time. Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye. Some of the best exclusives of all time. Yeah, PlayStation 1 beat the shit out of it like if it was Negan on fucking The Walking Dead. Because of third-party support. Fucking Nintendo's brain matter, yo. Nintendo's brain matter is on the concrete.
We didn't.
Yo, Sony, yo, on the real, this is why Nintendo fans hate PlayStation, because yo, on the PlayStation 2 GameCube era, PlayStation beat the shit out of GameCube so bad that Nintendo had to run to grandma to find relevancy in the console space. Motherfucking that Wii Fit shit sold 30 million units. How does an exercise app sell 30 million? That shit outsold Super Mario Galaxy. It's a Jane Fonda exercise board. Like, what the fuck did Nintendo do during that generation? When a Wii Fit app sells 30 fucking million on a gaming console. That shit's bananas.
I can't talk because my
Yeah, he is breaking up.
Like I said, you know, just because Metroid hasn't come out or a Mario hasn't come out in 4 years, we still haven't got our games in 30 years, man. And everybody's been asking for them. We've been asking for these games more than Nintendo fans, boys, have been asking for another Mario.
Jack and Daxter, man, where that shit at now?
You know, like, come on, man. I can't believe he said because we didn't get a Mario, a 3D Mario. That's in the same comparison. No, that's worse. They're not getting games in 30 years. For the games we fell in love with, and they just now they want to decide to bring it back, and everybody's going crazy for them. You know.
Oh no, man. I'm with Purtorock. I'm with you, my Latin brother, my Latin snake, Jake the Snake Roberts. That Nintendo shit is dead. You hear me? Fucking dead.
Say no. Say anything.
Fuck that Italian plumber. Just stepping on turtles. Fuck that, man. That shit played out, man. That shit went out with the bop, man. That's a rap.
I'm just saying. Imagine if the next Xbox comes out and they don't give you Forza Halo. They completely don't give you that. You're telling me Xbox dudes ain't gonna be like,
I toss this shit out the window.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole point. That's their biggest franchises tied to.
I think if I was Xbox, I would take a break on Halo.
Well, they are this year. I mean, next year.
No, he's talking about whole gen.
Well, Halo was.
He's saying a whole gen.
Oh, okay.
If I was smart, I would take a break off of Halo.
Yeah, but people buy the Xbox for Halo alone. They only got one game. They got a 40-ounce bottle of malt liquor, and they got Halo. You know. So.
And I would take a break from Halo because sales are dropping drastically. You know what I'm saying? Halo sales are dropping terribly. So if I was him, I would take a break, hype, and then boom, drop it. It's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I think when the next Halo comes out, it's going to be even sadder, what sales wise. You know what I mean?
How much did Halo do? How much did Halo 5 do right now? Like 6, 7?
Yeah, about 6 million. Close to it.
But I think, Toby, all across the board, exclusive sales are down.
For Halo. No, not on Nintendo. Not on Nintendo. On Nintendo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they only have 4 games to pick
I'll
from.
be honest, I don't even know why the exclusive.
What they do, they put the exclusives out every 3 months, I believe it is.
Every
2, 3 months. Yeah. So
they don't have no other choice.
They get something. So they that's why it's kind of like where you sit here and say they made so many Marios, they don't made so many whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's just what they do.
I'll say this: if you release a console with no third-party support and exclusive once every 8 months, then you goddamn right that shit better fucking sell out. What the fuck else are you gonna do? Even I would buy Mario Party 29 if I have nothing else to fucking play on. What else am I gonna do?
Last exclusive you bought from PlayStation?
The Last Guardian.
You bought The Last Guardian? I didn't see you post anything about The Last Guardian.
I have it on my Twitter.
I didn't see you bullshitting. He's lying. Hey, Last Guardian, where's your Last Guardian? If you bought The Last Guardian.
I seen a lot of people gamefly that game, man. I don't see too many people spending cash on it.
Well, they don't buy that. There you go. No
$60
doubt.
to ride a rat?
No doubt. Yeah, and he's mad at Mario. He doesn't want to play Mario, but he's playing that bullshit. Okay, well,
I would love to play Super Mario if they actually released the motherfucker.
Hey, you just got body right there, bro.
This motherfucker think I need to do a seance and bring that motherfucker back. Mario, come back to me, Mario.
Hold on. You can sit here and ride a mutt, but he can't play as Mario.
Last Guardian.
Yo, I swear, bro, if I would have bought that Wii U just for Zelda, and now that shit's canceled, yo, you best believe I would declare jihad in this motherfucker. You see me walking around with a suicide. Yo, this shit.
Oh,
I
man, this is crazy.
Yo, I will go.
You spent $60 on a doggy, though.
Purtorock, real shit. Purtorock.
Rock. The Last Guardian was.
Purtorock, you GameFly, right?
What's up? Nah,
Hold on.
GameFly, right?
Yeah, I do GameFly.
No. So he mentioned GameFlies. Nigga, you didn't put that on your queue list?
Nah, I bought this shit. You know, I support Team Michael. You know what I'm saying?
Announced on the
You bought the dog.
Yo, why y'all ragging on me? Fucking Zaire by He wasn't even on record.
Hey, hold on. You bought that dog. I just want to get this on footage. You got the game. You got the game.
I bought that. You goddamn right. I'm like Jack Nicholson. You goddamn right. I gave him the order. That motherfucker screaming, "I want the truth." You goddamn right.
I want to hear the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
But the same,
You want me on that wall?
same thing for the Zelda Breath of the Wild is the same thing for the Last Guardian. It was 3 canceled and put on the PlayStation 4, but that's okay.
No, it's not okay. But every fucking super big game on Nintendo Wii U is not on the Wii U. Every single one of them. No Mario, no Zelda, no Metroid. Can a motherfucker get a punch out at least? Like nothing. Like what? Tell me, all right. We're talking about these big exclusives on the Wii U. What are they?
Wait a minute.
What the fuck y'all prove? What are the biggest
No
exclusives?
Mario?
Wait, what's the biggest?
I'm talking about 3D Mario. Let's go like Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Oh, hold up.
Not the 2D side scroll. Tell me something. What are these exclusives?
From the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2.
On the Wii U. On the Wii U.
What is it?
On the Wii U. If I convince me to buy the fucker for $90 right now. Help me out. It's on you now to make me waste my time.
I don't know what he talking about, boy. This is wild. But go ahead. Go ahead. Continue on.
But on the PlayStation,
They did have Super Mario 3D World. You know that, right?
What happened?
They did have Super Mario 3D World. You know that, right?
Isn't that fucking 3DS shit?
It's a 3D game. It's a 3D Mario. You keep sitting here saying 3D Mario, and they had a 3D Mario on the system.
You're talking about like Super Mario 64 and shit? I'm asking a question.
You said you wanted a 3D Mario. They gave you a 3D Mario, which was Super Mario 3D. What are you talking about?
Isn't that
3D Land?
Isn't
that also a 3DS game? I'm asking a question.
I'm gonna leave you alone, man.
I'm asking a question.
Hey, I just gotta let you hang yourself, man. You good, man. Go ahead. We playing Hangman now. Go ahead. I'm trying to help you, Doc, but you know what I'm saying? You continuously playing Hangman. I understand.
If he's trying to be technical, there was no Mario on the Wii U.
Okay.
But there was an exclusive on the 3DS.
Mario. There you go.
Yeah. Because I have.
Oh. So they did give it. They did give it. Technically, they did give it.
It was just somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You had to go look for it somewhere.
Yeah.
It was Easter egg hunt shit. Matter of fact, it was a lost title, I think.
What was a remaster?
There was a whole bunch of them, 3D Land, 3D World, all that trash. It's there though.
The truth shall set you free. I know my Christian brother gonna tell the truth sometime. All that trash.
Purtorock got on his left temple, man. You have to sit on the rope from that one, man.
Not
all that trash.
Oh my goodness, y'all wilding in here.
Hey, somebody pass Rock the Vaseline, dog. Getting good.
Pass who? What happened?
This dude was playing Hangman, bro.
Man, he got control.
I just hey, my man. Shout out to my man Bland Jew, man. He's a supporter of the show, man. But listen,
what up, Bland? Yeah.
Listen, all I got to say is once the switch fails, I hope Nintendo just closes their fucking doors and get the fuck out of here, man. They've given birth to a bunch of fucking weirdos, a bunch of fucking immature men, grown men who slips in fucking twin beds, making up dances at home, own fucking boy band.
Let me ask you this, Zaire. If Mario came to the Xbox One, would you get it?
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
That nigga lying. That nigga is lying.
Listen, that's like me accepting the white man's religion.
Let
No,
me ask you. I gotta make sure I get this on tape. I gotta make sure. Let me ask you this.
Listen.
Okay, so if Nintendo and Microsoft is in cahoots to combine with each other, let's say for hypothetical.
If you see a Mario game being played on my profile, my public profile, it won't be the body.
We all know what the excuse gonna be. We all know. That's like just playing Peggle. You gonna sit here and say you're playing that trash.
Yeah, it does. It won't be by me. I'm not a Mario dude. I don't like Mario. I mean, it's a cool, to play. I was the last goddamn Mario game I completed. Like, what, Mario 64?
So
it's the same thing over and over again.
You say that's good for the Xbox. That's coming.
Bro, I don't like Mario.
Okay.
I'm not a big Mario guy. I'm not into stepping on. I love animals. I don't want to step on any turtles and ducks. It's not my thing, bro.
Yeah,
sorry. I worked in the Humane Society for several years.
As he's talking right now, he's petting like 10 cats, bro, right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's not my thing, brother. I love the animals, man.
He decided this. He said he pet 10 cats.
And yo, most of real shit though, I don't know how anybody honestly can defend Nintendo and what they've become. Like I said, I'm just going back from when maybe I might be a little longer than two. I remember Nintendo had all the greatest games. Yeah. Double Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. To look where they are now, if you don't think it's a problem with that, come on, we got to at least keep it funky. These motherfuckers showed with the E3 with one game. One fucking. Can you imagine Microsoft or Sony would show the E3 with one game? Come on, man. Want, and I'm bugging. E3, I'm fucking bugging.
Well, I mean, like I said, we not. I don't think the argument was what they became. The argument was the game sales, their exclusives were selling.
Oh, yeah, of course they
so, but here's what they became, I agree with you. I don't like what they became either.
And again, the reason why they became that way is because they haven't refused to, get with the times. So I don't have any faith in this fucking Switch. Like I don't. They just released a console that's so rest of the fucking. Huh? What's that?
I'm just imagining.
Imagine you like Dr. Evil, man, petting a cat, talking about.
I'm just saying though, like, I'm getting paid and labeled as a Nintendo hater, and I'm just looking at this company now. They remind me of like my great grandfather all the time was at the cookout and shit, still trying to grab it.
Cat on his ear.
That nigga French kissing the cat and shit.
How could you really even defend this fucking company? Would you be out there defending fucking Microsoft? They came to E3 with one goddamn game.
Halo.
Took the stage. This game you said, "Bitch, we're coming out. God bless. Good night." And walked up the stage. Would you fucking have a faith in fucking
They gonna come to E3 this year, so we got Halo Wars, and that's it. They gonna drop the mic and leave.
Come out that motherfucking band playing.
Hey, I swear to God, they gonna have a sniper on the roof just waiting.
Yeah. They show that bitch drop the mic and walk off stage. That's it. Oh my fucking God. Like, come on, man. We gotta be fucking realistic here. I think people just like to go against the norm, just to argue, just keep fucking arguing. That's just, I guess, the era, man. This company's fucking dying. They are fucking like they just the fuck. Like this shit is dog shit. Under a console ain't on par with shit.
So next guess. So what you saying is you don't trust Jimmy Fallon's crowd?
What you say? What?
They was over there jacking off the stage,
evil
man.
When it comes to Nintendo, man. I tell you.
You know what? God. Nintendo got me in the fucking game.
This dude is hurt. Well, I ain't never seen nobody, man.
Bro, I didn't have an Atari. I didn't have a ColecoVision. I had a fucking NES. That was my first fucking console. And all those fucking games I had, like, look, what the fuck? Like, the way that they become now, like, this fucking embarrassing. I don't see how anybody can go out there and defend this shit. French duck, poodle duck hunt 13, sold 15. Who the fuck cares? You got 6 million motherfuckers out there that living at home, probably in a fucking attic somewhere, pulling dicks. and fucking text another man on a 3DS. Like, must be fucking realistic.
Hey, hold on. Remember when your shit got banned from Nintendo's network, man?
Oh yeah, yeah.
With the
Like these people are fucked up, man. Like what? They know what the Nintendo problem is?
Man, they booted your shit off that bad baby, man.
Hey, Showstopper. Blood Dragon said Showstopper's a fan of Persona and he's here laughing up with this clown.
So Nintendo did fuck up after the game. I'm reading some of these,
man.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Hey, if you don't, well, now let me just leave that alone. But go ahead, yo. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna because we get the hell up out of here. We're rocking out for about damn 2 hours.
It's been that long.
I feel like it. I have lost my faith in Nintendo. I'm sorry. I have. I said one time, shame on you. Next time, shame on me. Like you're not gonna do me. You're not gonna do me again. You're not gonna sell me that.
Only way next gen to buy the Switch if it can't.
Third time's like it's coming out.
Hey,
pop that.
Right. Hey, the only way Z is ever gonna buy a Switch if it comes with a pistol.
I'm just saying. I just don't have any faith in them, man. Like they still like come on. The goddamn console comes out. The console comes out in 4 months. Like this shit should be plastered everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? They're like Nintendo doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this: it's Christmas time, right? Maybe you'll get your kids or whoever a console for Christmas. Maybe you can only afford to have one console. And you should be advertising the motherfucker right now. Like what the fuck? Like this console comes out in 4 months. We know more about the goddamn Scorpio than we do about like this shit is crazy. And this shit is not. Nintendo is not going to fucking change. And then, but honestly, and by them having a rumorly that's even on par with shit that came out, or even less popular, some shit that came out in 2013, like that. Come on, like God damn.
Next gen, if they gave you a free voucher for a Nintendo Land theme park, would you buy the Switch?
Nah, man. Like, listen, if I could listen, right now, I wouldn't buy it. You know what I mean? My wife is gainfully employed. She's a principal, and I told her I'm not buying the shit. Like, she likes Mario. You know,
if she buy it, this nigga next gen gonna be under the covers playing that shit. Watch, I'm telling you.
No, I don't give listen, I bought the Wii U. Most of you motherfuckers that argue with me in the comments said I bought a Wii U day one. Yeah. They're not gonna do that shit to me again. Like fuck that. Like nah, fuck this. Next they pull my finger. All right, you ain't gonna get me with this shit. I'm not gonna pull that finger again, man. Fuck that. They're not gonna get me with that shit again, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking out with the Gamer versus Gaming podcast. It was interesting. Purtorock versus ZOBE. Purtorock versus Showstopper. I mean, who won tonight's debate, man? Who won, man? Was it Team Purtorock, the ultimate pony?
You know what I'm saying? This is the special.
We give it to the Rock.
And you know what it is? Is that you walk around. It's cold now in Jersey, right? So you can't be out in the streets of Marion Boulevard looking for Charizard. That shit goes to your head, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My man
looking for Charizard. I mean Barzard, blood.
He's getting fucking hypothermia. His fingers are blue. His lips are blue. Motherfucker, they ain't gonna find them. You need to stop and shit.
Sony just announced that dancing with Parappa the Rapper for your cell phone. Purtorock, I better not see you playing that motherfucker.
I've been Parappa Rapper in like 20-something years, bro.
Exactly.
I'm 39 years old. I got a kid in college. I ain't playing Parappa the Rapper.
Playing Last Guardian. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, the Last Guardian bodied him, man, when he said he bought that dog. But I'm sorry, you can't come back from that. But let's go, man.
We out of here, man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, give us our Chinese theme music before we get the hell out of here all day. Give me my violins, man. My kung fu violins, man. Chinese spirit. Let me go, man. You don't know what Chinese spirit is? Somebody's last gang. Who? Junior? Yeah, Junior. Who makes this garbage? Shut up, bitch. We out of here, man.
You gotta have that song.